Sierra and I walked back together. We lived almost on the same street, so it wasn't out of either of our ways. I watched her carefully as we walked, while also trying to keep an eye and ear open for anything that might be lurking in the darkness. Sierra seemed out of it, and I wanted to make sure to keep both of us safe. She just walked in silence while staring at the ground. She seemed lost. Something was wrong. Hey, what's wrong?
I couldn't really do anything. Nothing at all. We couldn't even lift anyone's mood. In the end, we're all just depressed and on edge still.
But you tried. Isn't that enough? She stopped. I did as well.
Is that really enough? Did I really do enough?
You tried. What more could you do?
I don't know. Maybe not fail. I just don't know.
Not everything is that easy.
I just want to help people. Now, I don't know. I just don't know.
Try to cheer up a little, Sierra. I'll take you home. Is your mom or dad going to be there? I wanted to try and change the subject, but at the same time, make sure she'd be alright.
I don't know who my dad is. He doesn't even know I exist, I believe. My mom works in the next town over, so she won't be home yet.
Are you going to be okay? We weren't exactly close, but I didn't want to leave behind someone who wasn't alright.
Evan, we are friends. Don't worry about me. If I have someone like you worried about me, I must be really bad right now. I'm so pathetic.
Everyone has ups and downs.
That's cute. This sucks. All this darkness, it all sucks.
We bang again, walking again.
What about you? Is your mom and dad going to be there when you get back?
My mom will probably be working, but I'm not sure.
And your dad, the legendary policeman?
He got called on his beeper, so he's probably out on patrol right now. Sierra glanced down another street. She gazed down in the direction of the shopping area of town. What's wrong?
I'm just thinking, what is going on in town that made your dad get called to go on patrol?
I'm not sure. Today was one of his days off.
It bothers me. Do you have some time?
Yeah, sure, I guess. Why?
I want to check it out. I want to see what is going on in town.
Alright, let's go. The town of Willow Falls was divided into two sections. The suburb part where the houses were, and the town part which had the shops and governmental buildings.
What is going on?
It was crazy. The shops were getting flooded by people in droves, which meant most of the town was here, fighting to get into the shops. It was like Black Friday all over again, but worse, since most were pushing, shoving, and trampling all over each other. This is horrid. We watched in horror as an elderly woman was shoved to the ground and then crushed from... Oh, God. Oh, no, not...
Her hip, her bones could be broken. She could really die from that.
I've forgotten like a piece of grass.
No, stop!
Sierra rushed forward to try and help woman. Rushed forward to try and help woman. But I snatched up her arm.
Let me go! Elvin, let me go!
You'll just get trampled too. She struggled in my grasp.
So I'm just supposed to watch?
Oi. Well, people, the horror has finally truly begun. We could hear her horrific screams of agony as she got crushed over and over again. It was like she was being stampeded by a herd of horses. Her arms, legs, and face broken as people stepped on her with no abandon. It was a horrid sight, one that would be seared into our memories forever. Sierra started shaking and brought her hands to her mouth and made suffering noises.
How could we just let that happen?
She shook her head over and over again as tears started to well up in her face.
We let her die! We did nothing!
Sierra!
Shut up! This is your fault.
She gazed back at the shop. It was still a war zone.
How can they do that? How can they act like nothing happened?
They were too focused on their desires. They didn't even realize.
They're all heartless!
Alright, everyone calm down. There is no need to act in such a manner. Dad shot in the air once more, and everyone stopped what they were doing. You are humans, not animals. Act in an orderly fashion. Everyone finally calmed down, and the chaos was subdued. Another police officer came around and was checking on everyone. When she came upon the old woman, she shouted at my dad.
Oh, we have another one!
Another one? That meant this was the only time this has happened.
So horrid.
Dad cleared everyone out of the way as they looked over the poor woman. I know this woman. Once I had gotten a clear look at her, I recognized her instantly. I had just seen her yesterday. She was a poor grandmother trying to raise her grandchild after her son died from cancer. The mother had died during childbirth. That meant that poor little boy barely had no one now. Why? Something like this happened. I walked up to Dad. Dad, I know this woman. I know, so do I. I knew son well. I was at a loss for words. Everyone else seemed the same. They were all stunned over the sight in front of them.
That poor woman.
Sierra leaned down and touched the messed up hand.
You poor thing.
I think you should go home, Reverend. I nodded. The woman's screams were still scared. I think he meant scarred. What was going to happen to the little boy, her grandson? Dad didn't answer, instead choosing to head back over to his patrol car. He knew it wouldn't like the answer. That's why he didn't say it. Probably orphanage. I went over to where Sierra sat on the ground holding the woman's hand. She was such a kind old lady, just trying to get by with her grandson. Why? It's not fair. That poor child. I turned away. I couldn't bear the sight anymore. My mind kept flowing back to the little boy waiting for his grandma to come home. Sierra, let's go home. She stood up and walked over to me. She gave one last glance towards the woman's body before we walked away from the scene. And then up in the hill road, I saw her. Noelle, the little orphan girl.
I told you people are devils. This just proves it. Only devils would crush someone so heartlessly like that. But it's okay, because soon it will all end. It will all end.
I didn't understand what she's talking about, and at the moment, I didn't care.
It will end. It will end. All the devils face justice. Everyone, everything shall be punished. It will all end.
I shook my head. She seemed like a lost cause now. She had lost her sanity. We kept walking, heading back toward the suburbs. I wanted to get away from here as soon as possible. That incident left a bad impression of this place in my mind, one that would probably never go away. I glanced around. I was by myself. Why did you stop?
I've been thinking. I want to apologize.
Right now?
Yeah, it is your dad. I want to apologize about the things I said about him. He's some kind of corrupt monster. I was wrong. Your father seems like he really cares about people. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I see you can't forgive me.
No, it's not that. It's just... I've been thinking that maybe these are really ruining the moods. You're right.
What? You can't do that. I just said I was wrong, and now you're saying I was right? You can't do that.
Well, it's true.
I was wrong.
You were right.
We just saw what happened. I was clearly in the wrong for saying those things.
I shook my head. You were right. He uses his power to keep me out of the system. He abuses it so that I won't be punished.
He's just being a caring father. He just watches out for you. I'm not saying that isn't wrong, but that doesn't make what I said true. He's not that type of person, I believe. I think I might have been wrong.
But I'm telling you that you're right.
I think I trust your father, just a little at least.
I shook my head. I didn't get it. Was I missing something? Even when I tried to agree with people, we somehow always were on opposite sides. Sierra tensed up and grabbed my arm.
Wait, Evan. Did you see that?
See what? I honestly didn't see anything. How could anyone in this darkness?
In that shop, I saw a light for a moment. I saw something shine. I swear.
Why would there be a light? I looked over at where she was pointing. The shop was pitch black. What was she talking about?
I swear, Evan. I swear I saw a light in the shop. Someone must be inside.
The shopkeeper, maybe?
Use your head. Why would they not just turn the light on? They're breaking into the shop. They're using what is going on outside as a chance.
Before I could even say anything, she ran toward the shop. Oh!
Sierra, you're not thinking! No, Sierra, no!
That's what they're trying to say.
We have to stop them.
It's out of our control. We should get my dad.
No, we have to stop them. We can do it.
Sierra slowly crouched down and made her way toward the door. She turned around and motioned for me to join her. I glanced around and looked towards the shop. There was no signs of anyone, and hopefully it would stay that way. Sierra was just saying things. Just saying things. We'll enter the shop, see nothing, and we can head back home.
Watch my back.
She reached the handle, turning it slowly, trying to prevent the click of the latch. This felt like a really bad idea. Because it really is a bad idea. Sierra, I don't think we should do this.
Cover me.
Sierra?
Shh! You're making too much noise.
This is a bad idea. A bad idea. But she ignored me and headed into the shop. I followed behind her. It was pitch black. We couldn't see a thing as we fumbled around, bumping into counters and objects for sale, and of course each other.
Stop pushing me.
What happened to being quiet? Look what we have here. Damn, of course she was right.
You people are stealing. Give yourself up now.
Oh, what you gotta do about it? I glanced around trying to figure out where they all were, and just how many of them there were. This was bad. How are we going to get out of this?
I'm going to do absolutely nothing.
What? You came here to tell them you're not even going to do anything?
He is!
Sierra ran behind me and shoved me forward. I collided with one of the robbers and learned he was about twice my height and body weight. I probably felt just like a leg of lamb to him. Oh, you're going to stop us? He leaned down to talk to me and spoke in such... Darth Vader voice, huh? Spoke in such a gruff tone, he reminded me of the Darth Vader. No, you know how some people like to kid around. That's what she was doing. Just kidding. He didn't believe me, or maybe he didn't care. My vision went black for a completely different reason as I got punched by a piston, and sank to my knees.
Evan! Stop! Let me go!
In the darkness, I could hear Sierra struggling with at least one of the two remaining robbers, but I could do little to help her.
I'll tell the police! I'll tell the police when you meet then into heaven.
Oh, bye.
I'll call your mothers!
Ouch! The punch bit me! For my assumption of watching movies and television, it was probably across her face. Leave her alone. Didn't like me commenting. I got another gut punch, one so hard I was coughing and choking from the impact. Hey girl, stop fighting us. If not, we'll do some nasty things to your boyfriend here. I felt something cold against my neck and a tinge of pain. Was it really what I thought it was?
We are not boyfriend and girlfriend. Heck, we aren't even friends, so do whatever you want to him.
What kind of person are you?
Sometimes for justice, sacrifices must be made. Take this!
I honestly had no idea what was going on in the darkness. She hit me with a broom! A broom!
Taste my ultimate weapon!
I heard some shuffling and then an outcry.
Hey! Give it back! It's mine! That's my ultimate weapon!
Apparently the Russian simply took it out of her hands.
Give it back!
You suck. And then the darkness got replaced by a blinding light. Blinding light. One of the robbers was blinding me with a flashlight. Look who we have here. I know you. You're that one police officer's kid. Yeah, this is great. We have you. We can hold your old man off, since he wouldn't want anything to happen to you. What do I do with them? Tie them up in the back. We'll come back for them when we're finished in this area. Sierra and I were both manhandled to the back room and our wrists and ankles tied together. We were alone in darkness. This was just great. I should have gone home right away. Why did I even bother staying with Sierra? I knew it was trouble. My girl almost went on and on. But then they all got shut out as I heard her muffled sobs.
I'm sorry, Evan. It's all my fault.
You're damn right.
You're supposed to say something to make me feel better.
Well, what about me? I'm an innocent bystander who got dragged into this unwillingly, and I'm going to use as a hostage until they get tired of me and let me go.
They'll probably kill us.
What? I think they might let us go.
No, you get a larger sentence for kidnapping than murder. So they will get more punishment if you're found alive versus dead.
Don't tell them that! This is great. Just great. So they'll use me for safety until they're far enough away and then kill me. Great.
Well, they'll probably kill me soon.
Is that supposed to be worse? Getting killed sooner than later is a good thing.
I said I was sorry.
She kicked me. I kicked her back. We got into a childish kicking war. It went on for a few minutes until we both realized there was no point in it. The minutes dragged on in silence.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh! And we've reached an hour. I'm going to end the recording here. Let's see how they'll get out of this, and there's much more reading to be done.